right, the camera is rolling, ladies.
Yeah,
Right,
boy. All right, then. So we're just gonna do a simple tarot card reading to find out more about this, the lady in black and also the little boy. So maybe we might get like at least some more background information from them. For the spirits here, please give us a message through the tarot cards of what you want this family to know. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We got the Page of Wands reverse. Got the Four of Wands reverse. Ooh. And this is I am terrible at counting today. This is the 4, 5, 6, 7 of Cups. And you guys know I like to reading off these little booklets because I like the interpretation of these much better than how I do it. All right, so let's go off with. I'm gonna go off here with the 7 of Cups. I said 7, right? Oh, let's see. 9 of Cups. Okay. So let's see. The 7 of Cups advise you to step back and weigh all your options. So that's what the 7 of Cups represents. That represents you to weigh out all your options. 4 of Wands is 4 of Wands. Denotes a time of peace and harmony, especially regarding home and family. But this is reverse. So that means that, let's see here. If it's reverse, it means it represents the instability in your home life or a breakdown in a relationship.
Awkward!
Yeah.
Man, these spirits are coming for us.
These spirits are definitely coming
They're
for
like,
you,
do
guys.
better.
Yes. And now the Page of Wands, which for some reason I'm very terrified of this one. Let's see here. The Page of Wands reverse. It may indicate a project that is stuck or cannot get off the ground because of unforeseen complications.
Yeah, it's the 3rd floor.
It could be.
Suddenly I'm gonna stay at this one.
Or it could be Nana Pappy.
Well, that's new.
Yeah.
It really is news. And plus, these spirits, they look around. They pay attention to everything.
Well, then they've noticed that the 3rd floor is taking forever.
Yeah, they're probably triggered about it.
So because I'm more, for some reason, I'm like more drawn to this card. Because it could be, like, is there a possibility there could be like some sort of like upset balance going on in your household that is like really attracting the spirit? Because this is an interesting read.
Not any more than usual.
Right.
This is an interesting read.
Maybe we just
So
saw
it takes time. Take time to observe instability in home life. And this one is about not having a specific thought or project off the ground. Ooh. When it comes to tarot card readings, it takes me a while to interpret them because
they're hard.
they really do hard. Even like some professionals, they do get a little stuck. Now that I think about it, it could also be reading her past a little bit. Like maybe there might have been like an unstable balance that's going on in her household. That could be a result of like an unforeseen circumstance of an event. And because of that, it kind of like caused like a disturbance. But then again, the 7 of Cups. I keep on saying the 4 of Cups. The 7 of Cups says to devote time to step back and think about your decisions. So, a decision probably caused an event that caused an unstable family, and then it just went
Maybe
on.
she was murdered for something. Maybe someone was out to get her.
Maybe she
And
wishes
then-
she would have done something different.
But then what happened with the boy, though? That doesn't explain what happened to
Well,
him.
Well, I mean, I thought we were
we
focusing
haven't
on her
determined what happened to him.
Yeah, we cannot determine what happened with him yet, because in my opinion, like I treat spirits how I treat people. Like he's still a child, and with a child, you still need the supervision of an adult. She's still with him because he needs supervision, and maybe he's just not ready to speak out on his past.
And maybe
yet.
this is for both of them then.
It could be as well. It could be the circumstance that happened
Right.
that happened back then could result in both of their demise.
Maybe she's trying to say she should have stepped back and maybe she rushed into something.
She probably did rush into something that caused an event. It happens.
And that caused them both to face
to unalive,
consequences.
yeah.
Maybe.
Could be it. It could be about here because definitely this definitely is not a message for you guys. Like I guess in terms of what's happening in your household.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
This
I
is
wouldn't say
definitely
it
this is probably like a hint of what caused their demise. Let's see. As of right now we don't know the death. Like was it was it really murder of the woman in black? How the child died is still a mystery.
And we don't know if it happened at the same time.
Exactly. We don't know if it happened periodically. Because when you told me, and I'm trigger warning for anyone who suffers from self-harm, you did say that the woman in black, they showed up last weekend swinging from a noose, correct? Mm-hmm. Like, was it like around her neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you told me, when you guys told me that, I thought that maybe she committed suicide.
That's what I thought.
That she committed suicide and is linked to the boy. Like, could be because the boy died of some an unnatural death.
Okay.
Right. Or maybe her
thinking,
negligence or
could be a negligence.
What if her
guilt.
decision led to his death and then she
maybe
ended up offing herself because of it or something?
Could be that.
Yeah, okay.
Could be that. Or
so many scenarios.
I have the chills so
it
bad.
is it's
They're
too many
probably still over there
scenarios.
then.
Yeah, probably.
There's too many
You're probably
scenarios.
like, yes, sweetie.
And to be honest, and this is like me, this is coming from my intuition, the woman in black, she's not to blame. She's not to blame.
Okay.
Because judging by the relationship that she and the boy has, they seem to have a very close relationship.
Well, when I did see them the one time, they were holding hands.
They were holding hands.
Yeah, and they weren't near the door.
That as well.
Was he also like dressed in black?
He was dressed in what I would call like 18th century like knickers.
So that would be 1700s.
You know what I
Definitely
mean?
1700s.
Like the shorts, the longer shorts, and the socks, and they were holding hands by the bathroom door.
Because I just want to know
Mm-hmm.
why she's being portrayed as like in black.
Maybe that's what she was buried in.
Funeral?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's what they were buried
I
in.
haven't actually seen mine. Like I've seen him out of the corner of my eye, but I haven't seen mine like
I
she's
saw him
seen
head on.
hers.
Did you see their faces?
Mm-hmm.
I
Can you
see
describe
him out of the
what
corner of
they
my eye.
look
I
like?
I've only
hear
seen him once. He's
I
a
feel
white
him.
boy. That's all I could tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even tell you his hair color because it was dark. You know, his hair looked dark because the hallway was dark. But they were holding hands. He had on, like I said, the longer shorts, and the high socks, which reminded me of very old way of dressing. It was like a proper dress.
So he was like upperclassman. Upper middle, like middle
Yeah.
upper class. That could happen.
And the fact that they were holding hands, I knew they knew each other.
Definitely they did.
You know, if they were just standing next to each other, that could be a different story. They were holding hands.
They were, so that means they were close. They were really
Yeah.
close. So that confirms that.
And like I said, they weren't standing near Rebecca's door. I only see her near Rebecca's door. And she's always alone there. They were both by the bathroom door.
So what does that mean for him?
Well, I think he's always near Hannah's door. So that's what I took it
Remember
as.
that one time?
Or literally physically in my bed.
You said you remember you heard her door open and close and you thought she was home and no one was home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sleeping over at a friend's house, and my mom. Weren't you giving someone a flea bath?
I don't know.
I think she was. I think she was giving someone a flea bath. One of the cats.
Someone, as if it's like a person.
And apparently she said that she heard my door open and close, and she goes, "Oh, like Hannah must be home." But then she checked, my car wasn't even here. So someone went into my room or came out of my room because the door opened and it closed. That's probably my guy.
Probably your little buddy.
He likes to hang out.
Why is he attached to your room? Like, is it you or is it your room?
It's probably just her.
You think?
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
It's most likely just her.
I mean, think about it. With all the other things that I've experienced, even in the apartment, do they have intentions of moving on, or do they need help moving on?
Okay.
Or are they like content? Because if they're content, I'm content. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
could
they
do
can
it.
stay.
They don't scare me, so.
I don't need the pendulum board for this. Okay. Let's see. Are you both still here? Hold on, wait. Are you both still here? Yeah, they're still here. Do you both have intentions of moving on?
They're like, nah, we're good.
Do you still want them to ask if they need assistance?
Well, if they don't have intention, I don't think we need to ask that one.
No.
I would say, like, if they wanted to move on, like, if they would need assistance. But if they don't have intentions of moving on, then they're probably fine.
Yeah, they seem okay to me, especially since like they're not doing any harm to you guys,
Right.
besides just mundane stuff.
Just
like,
freaked me out, like, the first time I saw her.
yeah.
What were we
Like,
even gonna ask? I forget.
we were just gonna ask if it has any, if the
Any
spirits.
kind of connection or
yeah.
attachment to you,
Yeah.
Rebecca.
All right.
I mean, we can also ask if yours has an attachment to Becca's space. You know, it could just be the space and not her.
Okay.
But I just thought it was interesting how she all of a sudden had anxiety, and she's not even here. So I just thought that was interesting.
Seriously.
So
Okay, moving. Yes, I think they know what I'm gonna ask. Are you guys still here? All right. All right. So both of you, do you guys have an attachment to Rebecca? Yes,
Which one?
both of them.
Both of them.
Okay. Do you both have an attachment to Sarah? They have an attachment to all of you guys here in this house, apparently.
I was gonna say,
Well-
they don't like me.
at least that means we're all protected.
Yeah, anyone
So-
here in this household because of both of you guys. That's why.
I was gonna say we're probably the strength, and then probably by association.
It could
Them.
be, yeah.
I wonder why they like me.
I wonder
Could
if
be a
we're
bloodline
friends.
thing.
I'm just wondering.
Do you think if Nana and Pappy move in and we do this again, if we ask, like, if they have an attachment to Barb and Skip, like, do you think they would say yes?
If they will say yes, then this is going to bring a theory in mind that actually came across me a while ago. Could be a bloodline thing. Could
I was gonna say, because we are all
could,
related.
It could be someone in your family. Could be. Because I know like many people just don't know their ancestry like that. So that could be one thing. They could be like distinct cousins and stuff. Okay. Are you both related to this family? They're giving me a yes.
Cousins.
Could be distant cousins, could be distant nieces and nephews.
Could you ask, is that why they have an attachment to us?
Is this why you guys have an attachment to this family here? This is a very, very, very big, strong yes. Alright, so this gonna concludes tonight's reading. Thank you both for joining with us here. We learned a lot about you guys, and I hope to speak to the both of you guys very soon.
Okay, so that was super awesome. All right, that is it for this second part of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you watched both parts. If you enjoyed this kind of video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want more of this kind of content, comment below and we can go ghost hunting. If you want to know what I'm going to be up to, all my social media will be listed down below like always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!